What is going on, guys? It's your boy Kaiba Lord, and I'm back with another deck profile, and this time I'm bringing you the deck of the moment, which is Tri-Brigade, or as a lot of you guys know it, Bird Up. So basically the deck's been topping everywhere, just won the Remote Duel Extravaganza, and it's just like everybody is on it. It's a combo deck. You can easily just spam the board, link summon, and basically lock your opponent from special summoning with the barrier statue. I did pick up the deck since it came out. I hadn't played it until about a month ago when I started testing. I did use it at a tournament, the one Hardcore Cards and myself host. I came in 5th place. There was a lot of really tough matchups, but I was happy that I was able to beat Eldritch. So yeah, basically the deck can play around Nibiru. It can do all sorts of things, link summon. Basically what the Tri-Brigade monsters allow you to do is banish directly from grave to link summon. And then you can basically go full combo without like even normal summoning, because it's basically all just special summoning. And again, you just have so many resources in the deck that you can just go into your combos and just lock your opponent out of special summoning. So basically there's like a whole bunch of lists going around. Everyone's obviously playing the deck. You've got Simo's list, you've got Yishan's list, you've got the one that won the Remote Duel. They're all very similar. People have started playing Rescue Cat. I've not got Rescue Cat in this build because I've not had time to test the deck with Rescue Cat. So this is like just LYRILUSC Tri-Brigade. It's the one I've been using, the one I've been getting used to. So I might add Rescue Cat, but in the meantime, I'm going to show you guys this one. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know what deck profiles you guys want me to bring next, and let me know what you think about this deck profile. Thank you guys. So yeah, starting off with the main deck, guys, as I said, it's LYRILUSC Tri-Brigade. So I'll start off with the Tri-Brigade engine first. It's 3 Fractal. He's basically one of your main combo pieces. You can discard him and then send a Tri-Brigade card monster from deck to grave, and then you start triggering your effects to try and get monsters to grave. You can also just normal summon him. He's the highest attack Tri-Brigade monster, and then basically when he's on the field, you can start banishing from grave to link summon. And you can access him with Fire Formation Tenki, which I'll show you in a bit. We're playing the 2 Karas, which is really good, again, for getting monsters into your grave. You can discard a beast-type monster and then special summon him. And he basically has the same effect as Fractal. When he's on the field, you can banish directly from grave to link summon. We're playing the new Tri-Brigade monster that came out in Blazing Vortex, which is 2 Tri-Brigade kit. A lot of people are playing 1, some people are playing 3. I'm choosing to play 2. She has the same effect, banish from grave, but what she lets you do is when she gets sent to the grave, she lets you send a Tri-Brigade monster from deck to grave. So it's basically, we're trying to get monsters in our graveyard to banish and then link summon. Another really good card is Nerval. I'd say he's very important. Basically, he's our level 1 for a Link Haribo, but he lets us add a Tri-Brigade monster from deck to hand when he's sent to the grave. And then again, he's got the same effect as all the Tri-Brigade, banish from grave to link summon. That's it for the Tri-Brigade engine. Moving on to the LYRILUSC engine. We're playing 3 Turquoise. We're playing 2 Sapphire. And then we're playing 2 Cobalt. This engine, the LYRILUSC engine, you can switch it around. I've seen people play 2-1-1, 1-1-1. I mean, it's just really depending on you. But basically, I'd say she's the best one, because if you control monsters, you can special summon her, and then she lets you special summon. And then Sapphire, if you control a winged beast type monster, she can get special summoned, and then if Cobalt is special summoned, then you can like add a beast, level 1 beast from deck to hand, and then basically you want to take Nerval from that effect. They're link 1, so you can use them for the Link Haribo or to go into the LYRILUSC Xyz. But yeah, that's it for the LYRILUSC engine. We're playing the 2 Kinkabio Bio. Basically, he's normal summoned, and then you can take special summon a level 1 monster from the grave to the field. He's a beast as well, so he can help us banish to link summon. We're obviously playing the Seamorg lock, so for that we're playing the one Apex Avian for Omni Negate, and then the one Barrier Statue to lock our opponent out of special summoning. With Barrier Statue on the field, you can obviously just special summon wind monsters, so you can still link summon into your Appaloosa, because remember, she's a wind monster. So yeah, basically your end combo is going to be Seamorg into Barrier Statue, and then your opponent ends his turn, and then you bring out Apex Avian, and then it's just GG from there on. So yeah, that's it basically for like our combo pieces. For hand traps, we're playing the 3 Ash Blossom. As I said, I can't imagine a format without Ash Blossom, unless she gets like limited, but I honestly don't see that happening. Just Ash Blossom, she's one of, if not the best hand trap in the game. We're playing 3 DD Crow. Again, it's really good against Eldritch, level 1 Wing Beast, so it helps us with our LYRILUSC combos, searches, and the Tri-Brigade, and our link summons as well. So as I said, this deck is very, very consistent. You will always have materials to link summon, to overlay, and stuff like that. For more hand traps, we're playing the Gamma package, which is really good in case you get like ashed or something when you start sending to grave or searching. For spells now, we're playing the 3 Fire Formation Tenki, which is really good. It basically gives us access to our Fractal, and just adds a lot more consistency to the deck. As I said, the deck is already consistent, and then Tenki just lets you like straight out search Fractal, so that's really good. And we're playing a 3 of, so really good card. We're playing the 1 for 1 again. Lets us send to grave. Basically, send 1 monster from your hand and then special summon at level 1. So either a LYRILUSC or a Nerval. We're playing the 1 Foolish Burial again to send Tri-Brigade monsters and then just trigger effects. The 1-ofs, 1 Called by the Grave. Hopefully it gets semi-limited or unlimited in the next ban list. Back row hate, we're playing the 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. These two you can basically, I mean, Called by the Grave is just good because hand traps, but these two you can always just switch them out for whatever you want. It's just like the two flex spots you get to basically just to bring back extenders. With the 1 Monster Reborn, you can switch it out again if you want, if you don't want the Monster Reborn. And for our last Tri-Brigade card, it's Rendezvous. It's either this or Oath. A lot of people are playing Oath over this, but I just prefer Rendezvous because you can basically protect one of your monsters from being destroyed by a battle or card effect. So I want this one. But again, you can just play Oath. It's up to you. But yeah, that's it for the main deck. Moving on to the extra deck. The 1 Link Karibo, you can bring them out to protect your statue from being destroyed. We're playing the 1 Double Dragon Lords. We're playing the 2 Baron Blossom for our Tri-Brigades. We're playing the 1 Harpy Conductor. We're playing the 1 Seamorg for our Barrier Statue log, and then our Apex Avian. And there is a 3rd monster I'm playing for this in the side deck, which I will show you guys in a minute. And then this one that literally no one can pronounce, Shravelger, basically the Doom Eagle, shuffles something from the grave to the deck, so it's just really good. Yep, so we're also playing with the 1 Rugal, the 2 Shrug, the Omnious Omen. I was playing him at 1, to be honest, because I also had access code in the deck, because you can still have enough to go into access code, but then you're banishing from grave quite a lot. But yeah, the reason I added 2 is because when I came up against like Eldritch and like other decks that have like huge boss monsters, you obviously can't destroy them by battle, or they're like big booties. So Shirok just like banishes from the field, so he's really good. And I did find the need, like in a duel where I was like, oh dang it, I should have played like a second Omen. I need a second Omen, so I've added him. I took out access code because I literally never went into access code. I thought I could. Well, I mean, you can, because you do have enough monsters to go into access code, but I mean, I'd rather just play the second Omen. We're playing the monster in my playmat, the one Appaloosa. You can basically also end on Barrier Statue and Appaloosa for negates. As I said, the deck's very consistent. You can spam monsters quite a lot to go into a Link 4, into like Appaloosa, and then just have negates on the field. It's just really good. And with Barrier Statue, if you don't want to get rid of it, you can still go into Appaloosa and then just have your opponent there. We're playing the one Nightingale and the one Recital Starling for our LYRILUSCs. And to add to that, we're playing the one Zeus. There is, I believe it's, yeah, it's Nightingale who can attack directly. So if you've just got LYRILUSC in your hand, basically go into Nightingale, attack directly for, I believe you get 400 if you use 2 materials. And then just main phase 2 go into Zeus, and then just nuke the field next turn. And then the last card is Frame Lord Omega for our Gammas. Basically, game 1 versus Eldritch, they hand trapped me. I think they ashed me or something, and then I gamma'd, brought my Gammas out, brought Frame Lord out, went into the Seymour combo, Barrier Statue, and then basically ended my turn, and then my opponent just scooped because he literally could not do anything. But yeah, basically that was my M board right there. It was the Lord Omega, Seymour, and then just the Barrier Statue. That was my M board against Eldritch, and then basically game 1 ended my turn 1, turn 2, it was their turn, they drew, they scooped, they couldn't do anything. So it's just a really, really good deck. I tend not to play combo quite a lot, but this deck I just fell in love with. Honestly, very easy to use, very consistent, as I said. But yeah, I'm now going to show you the side deck. So these are all just personal choices. I mean, most of them are meta relevant, but I mean, in the side deck, it's obviously you just adapt it to your locals, to whatever tournament you're going to play. It's always changing, so it's hard always having like a staple side deck. So this is what I side decked for that tournament I played, and then just for cards that just like try and kill off some decks. So I'm playing the 3 Nibiru. Again, still a lot of combo decks out there. Dragon Link's obviously making its way back again. So 3 Nibiru, you can never go wrong with Nibiru, honestly. I'm playing the 3 Lancia to prevent banished decks. And then again, if you come up against a mirror match against a Tri-Brigade, Lancia is honestly really good against them, because then they can't banish to link summon. So Lancia, I believe I played True Draco Dragoon. And that was one of the matches I lost because I got Lancia and I basically could not do anything. But yeah, we're playing the 3 Drolin Lock. Again, really good against the mirror match and just against like decks that draw a lot, like search a lot. This card I'm citing a one of. It's Dark Seymour. I've seen a lot of people play it, and I actually I got this idea from Simo's video. As he said, like basically explain the card, and when you read it, it's actually really, really good. Because you can basically also special summon it with Seymour. So instead of either going into, what were they? Instead of going into like Barrier Statue and Apex Avian, you can go into Dark Seymour. Basically, he can be special summoned by banishing a Wind and Dark from grave. And then you bring him out, or you could just bring him out with Seymour. So you can end phase on either that, turn 1, or as I did against Eldritch, didn't bring out Barrier Statue, just brought out Dark Seymour, and then they basically couldn't set any traps. or barrier statue, and then instead of Apex Avian, just Dark Sea Morgue, so they can't set any cards on the field. And yeah, basically, I'll read the effect for those of you that don't know what it does. Basically, while face up on the field, this card is also wind attribute. So it's really good because you can still special summon him. I can't special. Apex Avian. So yeah, that's another option. Basically, when you bring him out, your opponent can't set any cards on the field. So it's really good. It won me game 2 against Eldritch, went into Sea Morgue Link, then brought out Dark Sea Morgue, and then basically he drew Scooped, couldn't do anything. So yeah, so basically instead of going into him, go into him. And then he's a dark, so barrier statue kind of locks you out. But when he's on the field, he then becomes a winged monster, so not very good, but it's still really good against back row heavy decks. I think just one is really good in the side deck. I'm also playing, like, for back row hate, I'm playing the 2 Twin Twisters. You can change them for Cosmic Cyclones, but I quite liked Twin Twisters because I could discard a Tri-Brigade monster, and then it would just trigger effect engrave, and then helps you just get those monsters engrave so you can banish. And then the last 3 cards are just like a personal choice. It's Royal Decree. There's a lot of Eldritch in the tournament's hardcore cards, and I host in our locals. There's a lot of like trap heavy decks. So just Royal Decree has been really good to me. Basically won me I was playing Sky Striker like 2 weeks ago, and I was playing Royal Decree back then, and then basically just won me the match against Zoo Eldritch. And then with Tri-Brigade, it's basically really good because we're not playing any traps, so you're not negating anything of yours. And then it's going first deck, so I mean, I quite like it, but as I said, just side decks always just personal preference. But yeah, just the main combo. There's no point in doing like a combo video. There's tons of combo videos out there. Simo's got one, Yishan's got one, Kali Effect's got one, so I just want to share my deck profile. But like, just like the main combo is you obviously link into Sea Morgue, end on Barrier Statue, and then you can also end on like a Fractal, depending on like your combos and what you drew. And then past turn, your opponent ends his turn if he wasn't able to do anything, and then you can bring out like an Apex Avian. Or another combo I've been able to do is end on, obviously you're always going to end up on the link because you want to go into him first, then go into Barrier Statue, and then end on like an Appaloosa with 3/4 negates. So that's been another combo. And then also we're obviously playing the Link Karibo to try and protect our statue from being destroyed. But yeah, pretty much that's basically what I've been able to end on. And then my opponent ends his turn, bring out Apex Avian, and then it's just GG from there. Because you can just link off the statue and go into like Harpy Conductor or something, and then just go from there and literally just try an OTK or something. And then you've got obviously Appaloosa for negates, you've got Apex Avian for negates, so as I said, it's just really good. Or like for my Eldritch matchup, just Bird and then go into Dark Bird, and then just go from there. End phase, just try and bring something out. And then again, it's quite hard because the Bird, obviously this one lets you special summon. I believe the levels have to be less than the slots of like MD, spell or trap zones on the field. So remember, you can always just use the Bird to bring out like a LYRILUSC monster, and then basically just fill up your field with monsters so you can try and combo off, link off next turn. And yeah, remember we also have the XYZ package, so the LYRILUSC package, and then just go into zoos and then just nuke the field, and then next turn spam the board and then just go from there. But yeah, as I said, it's a very consistent deck, very fun deck to play. It's a bit hard, like if you've got the money for it, pick it up now. I don't see the deck being hit in the upcoming ban list. I don't see the deck being killed anytime soon, to be honest. Probably like within the next year. Maybe Sea Morgue, to be honest, but I mean you can still do a lot with the deck. But yeah, if you have the money, definitely pick it up now. It's definitely spiked up in price. As I said in the beginning of the video, I picked up the whole Tri-Brigade and LYRILUSC for like, what was it, 20-25 pounds altogether, which is like roughly $30 US, and now it's like double if not triple that. But yeah, that's all, guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. Let me know what deck profiles you guys want me to bring for you guys next. Let me know what I can add to this deck, how I can better it. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe. And that's all for today. Thank you guys so much. Kaiba Lord out.